Hey guys, this is Tiffany again, and as some of you may know, I'm a huge anime fan. I mean, obviously, look at my collection behind me, and one of my favorite anime is Guilty Crown, and this is Inori from Guilty Crown. As you can see, her dress is kind of modeled on a goldfish, and she's one of the main characters of this show, Guilty Crown. And one way of knowing I really love a series is I try to get the figures from it. So yeah, this is Inori. And so basically, I mean, in my last video when I reviewed recreators, I started with, non-spoilers and then ended with spoilers. But I think because I'm always asked for recommendations, I'm just going to start doing non-spoiler because my goal is that I'll give you enough information that you'll go watch it. So with Guilty Crown, I love this series so much, and I obviously rate an anime based on different things. So with this anime, it basically starts, it's post-apocalyptic, almost slightly dystopian, if you will. It's basically on Christmas Eve in 2029, this biological thing happens that where a meteorite strikes and it causes this apocalypse virus, and they start calling it or referring to it as the Lost Christmas Incident. And so because of this, it's contained by Japan, but Japan, like by their GHQ in the series, but because it's contained, somehow Japan loses its independence. So this group is created called the Funeral Parlor, and they're an organization that's basically a rebel trying to liberate Japan again. So that's kind of the backstory before this starts. The main character is Shu, and he's just a boy in school who finds Inori, who he's familiar with. She's a lead singer of a group called Egoist, and he finds her and she's wounded. But yeah, basically this whole series, the insert songs are done by Egoist and her group. So they're very beautiful. Like, I think one of my favorite ones is called Uterp, and I hope I'm saying that right, and it is gorgeous. But yeah, the actual opening and ending songs are done by Supercell, and this 17-year-old girl, I think you pronounce it Shelly, was pulled and chosen out of 2,000 auditions to create this group called Supercell. And so she does the opening song, and I'm guessing she's like the singer behind Inori that does the singing voice, as opposed to the voice actress. So yeah, it's one thing I love about any anime is the singing, and this one definitely has that going for it. So anyway, basically in this post-apocalyptic society, these voids are created, and voids are like weapons that are created from, tools maybe, that are created from people's psyche, and they are created from like their soul, their psyche, however you want to put it, in like a physical form. So for example, like this girl normally has to go around in a wheelchair. She's paralyzed, and her psyche has given her this void of like this special pair of leg braces that allow her to walk around as normal and even fly, right? There's like a gun, pretty simplistic. Like there's one that's like a shielding mechanism. There's one girl who has like a hand scanner, and it can create like holographic projections of people. Kind of creepy. There's like a guy that has a torchlight that can temporarily blind people. There's a bunch of different ones. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, there's a void that can combine with others to create a different effect. So imagine one void combining with another. There's a void that has that capability. There's a gravity gun that alters gravity. There's large like these large scissors or shears, like garden shears, that can sever someone's life, that can end someone's life. So there's so many, like one of my favorite characters, Hare, she has a roll of bandages that are purely meant to heal someone. So she's the healer of the group, and she has these bandages because that's part of her psyche. She's very nurturing and very caring, and she just wants to heal and help people. So that's her psyche. There's like a visor that can locate things from afar. So there's a bunch of different voids, and the feeling that you get in the school that Shu goes to is there's almost like a dichotomy of based on what your void is, like what your I guess your capability is, and it almost, they put you in like a there's like a hierarchy of this person is better than this person because they have a sword and you have bandages, go you. So it's almost like they treat the people who have what they consider less effective or less useful voids a little less than they treat someone with a better void. So basically this centers around Shu, like finding Inori and a bunch of stuff happening to her, and just kind of the story of them coming together and being there for each other in this profound way without spoiling too much, through just, trying to help Japan be liberated, to like some things come up from the past, that like those memories that you push away, like that, you got to have that shocking twist in an anime that happens here, and it's all because of those memories that we kind of choose to, I guess, put in the back of our mind that we don't really want to remember. Like some people use that as a defense mechanism, so that way they don't have to remember painful memories. So it's kind of like that. So that causes like a huge plot twist in this show, which is always good. It shows like this war on the enclaves or that are attacking. But yeah, the series is very good. I'm very picky, but I do love a lot of post-apocalyptic kind of dystopian type anime, like Attack on Titan. This is definitely post-apocalyptic in that kind of same realm. So love the series, highly recommend it. I'm only doing reviews on stuff I recommend, obviously, and this is one of them. And with this show, the music is fantastic. The animation and the art behind this is amazing, which is another thing I look at. So I look at voice acting, which is above and beyond par. Music, which is amazing. The animation, which is definitely good quality. The story, plot behind it. I don't like a lot of fan service. Like some fan service is okay, but when you go way out there just for effect, it gets a little out. I don't know, some people like it, not yours truly. So, but no, this show is very good. Even though she's very kind of scantily clad there, and it does hit her kind of low there on the abdomen, as you can see, it still is it's done tastefully in a way. But yeah, I really love the show. I, again, highly recommend it. Just there's a lot of character conflicts, love triangles, and some like soul love finding. There's a lot of people are getting infected with the apocalypse virus and dying, so there's some deaths that may definitely bring some tears. But yeah, this show is one of those. It is very impactful. It definitely speaks to that society, very futuristic yet dystopian, like I said. And you fall in love with the characters, which I think is very important. and I absolutely love the show, so much so that I actually own the soundtrack. I obviously, as you can see, own a figure from it. I also own a few others. And just, it's one of those that I've watched a couple times myself, so I highly recommend it. Any anime recommendations, I swear I won't steer you guys the wrong way. If this sounds interesting to you, definitely watch it. If you want more recommendations, I'm your girl. If you have any type of anime that, like, genres or maybe examples of anime that you like, I have something that I can recommend. Guaranteed. So yeah, that's one of the anime recommendations. I can't even talk now. I'm so excited that I definitely have for you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed that. I will definitely be doing more anime recommendations because I get asked what my recommendations are all the time because everybody knows I'm the anime guru. So hopefully you'll like those and want to see more. I also do unboxings of Loot Crate, Loot Anime, Owl Crate, Scotchbotch Japanese snacks. We actually try those live on the air for you guys. We do, I think, did I say Anime Bento? I'm getting Anime Bento. Fandom of the Month is coming. I do Think Geek Capsule. I mean, we have so many unboxings, you guys. And then we do reviews of Ruby, of Walking Dead, The Orville, Star Trek Discovery. I'm going to do a lot more, like we did Stranger Things 2. I'm going to do Doctor Who and Game of Thrones when it starts back, as well as Westworld, and many more. And we're also doing a Destiny 2 giveaway, so if you want to win your own copy, check out that video on how you can win your very own copy of Destiny 2, or if you want it for yourself or someone else. And we're also going to start ramping up our gift, or giveaways, I guess I should say, for you guys that are subscribers, and it will start getting more so as we get closer to Christmas, because one of my favorite things to do is give back to you guys as viewers. So I will definitely be doing that for Christmas this year. So go ahead, if you haven't already, please subscribe if you want to see those videos and know what we're giving away before anyone else does, and get your entries in to win those awesome things. And hopefully you enjoy that. And yeah, so subscribe. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/Nerdettes, and we hope to see you guys back. So thank you for watching. Bye.